I'm Ron, and I am the neurology lead for the Next Gen STEM Club. So today we're going to be talking about the nervous system and what it does for us. So what is the nervous system exactly? The nervous system is the body's speedy electrochemical communication network. So what it does is it collects information and it allows us to think, move, and regulates our internal organs. It helps us do our everyday tasks. It's a very complex thing that's a part of us. It has different systems in which are our CNS central nervous system and our peripheral nervous system, which is also called the PNS. And these also include our neurons and glial cells, which I will be talking about later. So what is the difference between the CNS, our central nervous system, and our PNS, our peripheral nervous system? So basically, the CNS is our brain and spinal cord. And the spinal cord basically sends information to the brain and other parts of our body, while the PNS is everything besides our brain and spinal cord, so like muscles, glands. And the PNS actually helps with the CNS. It sends information to the CNS, which is why the CNS controls both voluntary and involuntary movements, while the PNS only controls our voluntary movements, which is basically just our motor functions, while our voluntary movements are just breathing, heart rate, but the CNS includes both. So basically the CNS and PNS help each other out in many ways. So like I mentioned before, glial cells and neurons. So you might be wondering, what are they? So neurons basically send signals while the glial cells provide structure. And there's different types of neurons too. So our sensory neurons and our interneurons. So what are they basically? So our sensory neurons send info to the brain and spinal cord, while our interneurons are within the CNS. They intervene between the sensory and motor functions. So this is a neurocell. And you might be wondering, what are these different parts? So this actually connects to our neurons and glial cells, like what I mentioned before. So like how I said the glial cells provide structure, that's our myelin sheath. Our myelin sheath provides structure, communication, and insulation. And it speeds up electrical impulses. And you might be wondering, what are the other things? So our axon dendrites are our neurons, basically. And so what do these different things do? So our dendrites pass messages to the cell body, which is this purple thing in the middle. And then our axon passes messages through its branches to other neurons, which is the action potential, which is basically like energy, basically. And so this is all connected to the nervous system. And as you can see, the nervous system is so complex and there's so much to it. Like there's different systems and different functions, which is why it's important to learn about this. And this brings us to an end to this unit. Thank you for listening.